Hey guys, this is Pedro back with another interview, this time covering VCT Americas Stage 1 for playoffs. My guest at this time is Immi of Cloud9, coming off of their match against Evil Geniuses in the lower bracket first round, where they ultimately lost and subsequently are out of the competition. And so, Immi, thank you so much for the opportunity. Really tough to go down in this way, multiple overtime on Icebox, but such is the way. Gotta ask you the usual first question. How are you feeling?
I mean, it's just embarrassing, really. I don't know. We we can't let this keep happening, and right now the solution isn't clear. But we definitely have to acknowledge that we get nervous, and the playoff games are a problem, and we play completely differently.
I mean, it kind of speaks for itself. The downturn in form. I don't know if that's the right way to kind of put it, but yeah, to go from the regular season and into playoffs, much more higher stakes in this one compared to the group stage. I mean, just kind of focusing first and foremost onto the match itself, playing on fractured and icebox. Obviously, you guys lost 13-9 on Evil Genius's map pick, and so how did you kind of view the performance on that first map, and what did you kind of say to the team in between these two maps that, at the very least, got you guys going at the start of Icebox?
We so in the other games when we lost the first map, it was quite clear we were respecting the opponent too much. This one felt like different. It felt like we weren't taking fights, we weren't re-clearing. If we were taking fights, we were taking them on our own. It just the complete fundamentals went out the window, and we had a really slow start. And I just said to them that losing this game isn't like this map isn't like the others. I know we can win the next two. We just have to go in there and we have to play ourselves and we have to listen to each other. There was a lot of not listening to each other, or not understanding each other, which was a big problem. And like I said, the fundamentals were completely out the window. But we knew we could win the next two maps. Um, Never in a million years did we think we would lose two maps to EG.
I mean, when you kind of put it like that, it kind of felt like when the team's headspace wasn't 100%, and you guys were kind of far off from the ideal level that you guys want to be in. It kind of just led to the issues kind of piling on top of each other, gradually speaking, right? It kind of felt like that for you from your point of view.
Um, no, not really. I didn't feel like issues were coming out. I feel like the same issues. It was just a case of we're not listening and not understanding each other. Honestly, that was all it is. And taking solo fights, like being too scared to re-clear for info. It's a lot of like little issues, but yeah,
Do you feel like that was the biggest issue that the team faced against EG today?
yes.
Mm-hmm. And then obvious follow up. What do you think kind of just led to that? I mean, what do you think was the cause? Was it just like the pressure of the moment, or was it just like something else that kind of affected the team, or more so the individuals within the team?
I think right now it has to be a mentality problem because we've shown how good we can be. We've shown how good we are in practice. We do all the right things, but obviously we need to do more, which is something we'll keep working towards. Everyone works hard. I do think it's a mentality problem right now, and that is definitely something we need to keep looking into. And I think the biggest thing is we come out to these games and people say they're not nervous, but I think we need to start acknowledging that we are nervous. I think that's step one.
I think that was one thing that Zeppa told me after you guys lost the first match of the playoffs against Sentinels the day before, and he kind of highlighted about how there was a little bit of an experience within some members of the team, and also maybe the team as a whole, and just trying to deal with the high stakes kind of pressure situations and having to be present when it's obligatory. Not like being present in a standard regular season game in which kind of there's not much importance there, technically speaking. What are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like it is inexperience, or is that kind of hard to put it like that, given that when you look at this Cloud9 team, it's a mixture of veteran players and newcomers.
Yeah, we definitely have some inexperience, but we have experienced players, and they are the ones who need to bring up the rest of the team. That it's that simple. And if that doesn't happen, then we got big problems. I do think people try. It's not like people don't try to, but we need to find a way where it's going to work, and they are able to bring them up, and the younger ones are listening to them. Um, right now, it seems like Oxy is one of the guys who can bring everyone up. So we need to make sure he's having fun and getting him in the mood to bring everyone up. Even though he's not the experienced one, it seems like he will get everyone laughing.
Then I guess like when I don't want to put words into your mouth, but just kind of what you how you've been saying it. Then if he's not like in the right space, Oxy, then I guess that doesn't metastasize into good performance, right, from the rest of the team on the day, right?
Not necessarily. I just think he is the one who can unlock us um completely.
But it would have been better if it was just like everybody else can chip in and not just kind of like have one person be like the.
Well, yeah, Net is a big voice right now, and he is the guy who tries to motivate us, but it can't all be on him. We need other people to come in. All I'm saying is, like, when Oxy is laughing and joking, everyone else comes alive. So we need to find a way to make that happen.
Okay. Um, you know, it's kind of been the same story for this Cloud9 team, just having a strong regular season and then not really being able to cut it in playoffs. I mean, from the outside looking in, the fans kind of view this as like a repeat, a repeat story, or maybe a curse, something like that. How do you kind of look at that aspect?
Honestly, I don't know. We always lost the good teams. Now we've lost the EG. I don't know, man. This shouldn't happen. We should not lose to EG. It's not acceptable.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, does it also like play into just the frustration of just having to kind of replay the story time and time again, and once again not being able to go over the hump, break the glass ceiling, and move on at the very least one round in playoffs?
Yeah, I'm insanely frustrated. I just don't have the answer right now, which is a problem as well because this is happening over and over. Until we sit down and go back and we're going to listen to the VOD, we're not just going to watch the VOD. We need to listen to every little detail of this VOD and really break down who's not listening, why aren't we listening, who's taking the solo peaks, why are we doing it. Like I can name at least 10 rounds off the top of my head where someone threw the round and it would not happen in the regular season.
Then it kind of just I feel like maybe the biggest thing to consider when it comes to moving on from today is just kind of like recognizing that the situation is different. You know, the pressure is there, and when the pressure is there, you have to appear, you have to be there. If not, then it's just gonna be the same story again, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, and like I mean, having to absorb these results and trying to move on, what do you feels like first step is going to be for yourself as the coach to try to move on from this? You know, what do you feel is the first step that you want yourself and the rest of the team to take from now until the preparation begins once again for stage two?
I mean, we've already done the first step, and that's sitting in the room together, acknowledging that we are nervous, that we do have mental issues, and what we're going to do going forward. And then also the next one is to sit down, like I said, and watch the VOD and listen to everything and really call each other out on what's going wrong.
And hopefully able to do that and improve, because of course, at the very least it takes one day at a time. Immi, thank you so much for the opportunity. I got one more question, but not really a question, but more so like final words you want to give to the fans that are like watching and hoping for a much better showing in stage two.
Yeah, I mean, I said to my team after the G2 game, this team is capable of winning a trophy and that we would win a trophy. I still believe that even after these two games. We just have to really figure out the issue, and I promise everyone is working as hard as we can to figure that out.
Of course,
Thank you.
Immi, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Immi, for the opportunity for the interview. I understand it's pretty tough to do this fresh off of an elimination, but I really do appreciate you doing this. Thank you so much, and best of luck for him now until start of stage 2.
No, thank you. Have a good day.